Today, I'm going to show you how to add an add-on to your Google Chrome account. Get to a blank Google page, just like we are. Once you're there, you're going to click on the 9 dots. You're going to go into Google Docs. You will need to select one of your things. I'm just going to click on a story that I was just sharing with someone recently. Once you've clicked on something, you can go into add-ons. Just have to click on it and you go down to Get Add-ons. It might take a second for this to come up, but when it does, we want to type in 2 words, Proofread Bot, Proofread space BOT, and then hit your Enter Return button. These 2 options come up. We're going to click on Proofread Bot. He's that little guy right there, and free. So this is not going to cost anything. They want to verify that it is you, and you have to push allow. And then it's there. It's working. It shows you that at the bottom. You'll know for sure it's installed because you can see this box up here, and it even gives you the directions of how to use it. Proofread your document by choosing add-ons and then go to proofread. And simple check is the one that you will use most of the time. So I'm going to X out of that. I'm going to now go into add-ons, just like it said, go down to Proofread Bot, and I'm going to perform a simple check. It takes a few minutes. It will not catch everything. You must be responsible to catch the big things. But in this story of mine, it has 168 suggestions. Now, mind you, my story is a whole page, written at 11, single-spaced, but I want to show you the kinds of things that are going to come up. So the first one, it tells you the issue is fur. The explanation is it saying there's a language name. So when I go down, it highlights it for me. This is a very short sentence, and it says, stroke Buffy's fur. Well, it is thinking that fur is a proper noun, but it isn't. I could capitalize it by pushing this button, but I don't want it capitalized, so I'm going to push ignore once. Now it's going to come to a different issue. This issue, it has kneel down, and it says, we don't really need, if kneeling shows you that you're going down, so we don't really need to have both words there. So I can either say, why don't you down and smell it, which doesn't make sense, or why don't you kneel and smell it? So I'm going to click on kneel, and it did just that. It went to my next one. The issue was the word now. It's calling it a conjunctive adverb. Not that you really need to know what that means, but its suggestion is that since it's at the beginning of the sentence, we might want to put a comma after now. I like that idea. That works. Then I use the word then 3 times. And Lynn Ray was the name of the hospice nurse for my mom. So it's asking if we want to put a comma there. And I'm like, oh, yeah. So instead of ignoring all 3 times, I'm going to click this. Look at that again. Another comma that I need. I can click on it. And again, Mrs. Gessler used the word then.
Today I'm going to tell you about Proofread Bot. It is an add-on that we can get through our Google Chrome.